Okay, so I got the markers in the mail. I don't know how to use my left hand. These are the OHUHU markers, if you haven't, like, the OHUHU markers, yeah. Wish I was talking more, but this is difficult to do. I challenge you to order something off of Amazon, order something that you've wanted to order for a while, and do an unboxing video, and try to open it with only one hand, and don't be an idiot like me, and don't try to do it with your non-dominant hand. Let's try to get this open. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's so heavy too. Keeping that cardboard for later, probably. And yes, I did just bite it. These are going to be so beautiful. Oh my god, look at them. Just look at them. Look at that fluorescent. Look at those fluorescents right there.
Look at how beautiful all of them are. And it comes with this nice plastic too. Whoa. Oh, this is so nice. It's, you put it in between the papers. Okay, my camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna come back later. Okay, so. Okay. They also have this really cute 10% special offer. If how you do it is you share your experience online, then contact OHUHUofficial@gmail.com with the link, and then you get your lucky coupon. And then you have this sheet, which you put under your drawings, which I might use. And you have all these 80 beautiful guys. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. So nice. These are like less than 50 cents. I'm going to put these by card, and not by card, but by number, and see how it works. And there you go.
So I finished swatching the OHUHU markers and also my Copic markers. Oh, this is the piece of plastic that came in with the OHUHU markers. But I also swatched out my Copic markers. I've had my Copic markers for about, I want to say 3 years. Sorry if I sound tired because I am. I usually go to sleep around this time. But whatever, YouTube's more important. But 80 versus I think somewhere around 110. Honestly, I was really disappointed in how there's literally 2 skin tones and they're not even really usable. The 25 and 26. I was really hoping that there would be more skin tones.
But there weren't. There's like a whole bunch of dark browns that could be used as skin tones. And then there's a warm gray 0.5 which could also be used as a skin tone, in my opinion. And I'm just looking at it and I'm like, okay, why aren't there any skin tones? And a lot of the colors are very vibrant and very bright and also very similar. On the camera, you can tell the difference between these 3 greens better than I can. But they all look very similar. And I would say if someone were to just flash 2 cards of these colors with me, like one of those pink cards, I would not be able to tell the difference. And then there's also like, why is there a yellow here? Just move it up. Just move it up. This purple and this lilac are really pretty too, and this wisteria. I like them. They're probably going to be the Makrer ladies and us Microsoft or something. That'll be fun. I was also
Thinking about showing like this is just a regular Denic sketchbook. I got it at Staples, which is an American stationery store. But I did one swatch and then I skipped a page and I did another swatch. On this page that has a little bit of the OHUHU marker on it, I'm going to show blending. I actually haven't picked out the colors yet. I think I'm going to do a purple. Yeah. So let's see, purples. Dark purple, light purple. Bye. Just rolls away. And then 83 and 84. I put them back in the case because I'm lazy and I don't want them all on my desk. Because right now I have 2 desks that I can join together to make kind of like an L-shaped desk. And I mean, it works. But, well, so I'm going to use the chisel tip for this to give, because the chisel tip on both markers kind of suck. Oh, look at that, it bled through. Whoops! I'm going to put that plastic there, and then oh, whoops, I used the brush tip. I am a failure. That's a Copic. Didn't do it that large, but seamless, like usual. And then, let's use the OHUHU markers. I have another marker review on my channel of the So Color markers, and the problem with the So Color markers is that they cause my, oh wow, that is a really nice blend. But what I was going to talk about was that So Color markers caused my eyes to start like oh my god, what's the word? Puffing up. I'm tired. After this I'm gonna go to sleep. But this is the comparison No, that's not the comparison. How am I? Okay. Here's a comparison between the two. I like both of them. They're both doing well. And I really love this piece of plastic because it's reusable and it's gonna look pretty maybe after I'm done using it through. But yeah, that's blending test. I will probably film the drawing comparison tomorrow. Hello again. It is Brush, and the OHUHU markers actually turned out to be really, really nice to work with. And the whole set worked really well together when it came to the skin, very, very, very limited skin tones, which I am not happy about, and the hair turned out really nicely. I actually messed up a lot in the beginning, but it turned out really nice. They actually blended together really, really well, and the ink formula was not smelly at all. I wasn't having a hard time. It was just a fun ride, and it was definitely a very back and forth piece for me because I messed up on the line art, I messed up in the hair, then I fixed the hair, and I think my favorite part of the whole entire piece was the eyes that I drew. And I also wanted to say that these markers are really streaky. Like, not really, really streaky like the So Color markers were, but they're pretty streaky, as in when I was coloring in the shirt, it was very inconsistent, and I wasn't able to get a consistent color for a majority of the time, and it was a ride. And it was the last part of the whole entire drawing. Sorry if you hear my chair creaking. I can't, like, talk without moving around. I have to be moving in some way. I have to be drawing, I have to be talking while moving. Yeah. The vibrancy of the colors really shows through because when I did a copic piece that, for whatever reason, my camera didn't film or just didn't show up on the SD card, because that happens, and I did the copic piece, and the problem with the copic piece is that it wasn't as vibrant as the So Color, no, not So Color, screw So Color, the OHUHU markers were. The OHUHU markers are very, very vibrant, and they worked very well together, and I'm repeating myself, but it makes me think that this set was made for someone who did coloring books and not like full-blown illustrations, because they're artist markers, but they also work, honestly, in my opinion, the color selection works better with a as something for a coloring book than for illustrations. If you want to do illustrations, I'm assuming that maybe getting the 100 set would do better for you, because you would get a larger range of colors for blending, not just really saturated colors, but softer colors. So yeah, that's my current opinion on them. So these are the results. This is the OHUHU marker, and this is the Copic marker. I actually really prefer the OHUHU marker over the Copic marker, even though, like, the Copic marker might look nicer to some people. I just prefer the style that I used, and also how the blending worked out in the hair better. It looks a lot more like straw than just someone slapping color on a canvas. So that's the demo. And then the color swatches, I complain about this a lot, but there aren't that many skin tones. Oh my god, why did it take me that long to figure out what the word skin tones was? There aren't that many skin tones, very bright colors, but not very muted. The only muted colors that you have are like these two purples and some of the grays, and maybe number 6, but there's that. And then this is the comparison. This was a color swatching, trying to figure out what colors are again, and compared to the Copics, I would say that I actually prefer the OHUHUs over the Copics. So, yeah. I would really highly recommend getting the OHUHU markers. These, let me get up. These bad boys, I would highly recommend getting them because they're cheap, they're pretty good quality, you can't go wrong with them. So, yeah.